What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with the Loop-de-Loop Seasonal Championship, which is a ridiculous name, but whatever. We need a B-class Mazda. Now, Mazda obviously is a car brand, so you need a car from that car brand. We are using the 1997 Mazda RX-7. The tuning share code is in the description, as always. And I'd say we jump right into it. B-class obviously means between 601 and 700 rating. If you played this game for a while, you probably know that, but you know, whatever. I was thinking about using this one, but then I decided we use this one. Because why not? You can use whichever you like, honestly. It's a B-class championship, it's not the end of the world. This tune is... it's okay, honestly. I only tried it shortly, but that's enough to tell if it's completely horrible or not. And the rest will be discovered in the near future. Well, if a race loads at some point. I try to drink less loud, by the way, because last week apparently you could hear it. And I try to reduce the sound of that. You see the raindrops on the car? That actually looks pretty good. Alright, let's go. I'm so far not the biggest fan of the Hot Wheels DLC, but then again I was a little bit skeptical from the beginning, so maybe it takes a little bit more time to sway me. It's just a little bit boring to kind of just drive these ramps all the time. But as you can see, you just drive past all these people and now you're in the lead. And I don't know what else to say. Now we're in the lead and now we just finish the race. Yep, there it is. So the guide here is just pick this car, choose this tune, and then you drive away from everybody. Oh, we are quick. Drift tab. Woo! We slowed down enough so that it's not an accident, it's a drift tab. And now it's a jump. And we hopefully may ever make it. I once jumped off and I learned my lesson. I hope. I won't regret these words. Now we go left. Uh-oh. Way overboard. It's actually pretty difficult driving on the ice. Pretty much go full throttle through here. It's not as hard as it looks, just shortly lifting there. It could be way worse considering that we're driving literally on ice. Just shortly hitting the brakes, so we're to and I brake way early here because the ice, that's not a joke, and I want to hit that corner tight. There we go. That gives us a little bit of a lead. Something to work with. There we go. Alright, we'll basically want to avoid the obstacles on the side. Because obviously those slow you down, and you want to make sure you drive past these blue things on the road there. You want to avoid them. You can go full throttle through here, not through here though. We just shortly dipped over it, that's fine, but if you completely run over those, they cost you a lot of time. But they cost the AI more time because they sometimes just spin and whatever. There we go. Now we avoid that. So we slammed the brakes a little bit harder than we had to, but that's fine. Faster! There we go. That was a pretty easy win, I would say. Finished first. So, that's 20 points. Let's go to the next one. It could be this one right ahead of us. That would be pretty cool design, but it's over there, which is fine. Take it. Not like I have a choice, eh? But to take it. Come on. There we go. Jump, jump. There we go. Weird. I hate when the phone syncs up with the Spotify on the PC, and when it sometimes continues on the phone, but I already paused on the PC because obviously I'm recording now and you don't need to listen to the music. That's kind of weird, honestly. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, that's possible as well. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we can just drive past everyone again. That would make things a little bit easier. Oh, we already make up some positions here. Now we go to the inside line, because obviously we do not want to drive over that stuff. Oh, we will drive over that stuff a little bit. That's fine. Now we do the loop-de-loop, or however the title of the championship said. The lava is pretty well done. It's pretty cool, actually. I must admit. Now we go past that. That wasn't ideal. Probably should have slammed the brakes earlier or stayed straight so that we can actually slow down appropriately, but it's not a bad deal. A big deal, I want to say. Alright, let's go on there. We have a reasonable lead, and we will try to extend it a little bit so that we are safe. Hitting the brakes a little bit earlier when absolutely necessary so that we can stay on the inside line there. And the more they duel, the better for us, obviously, but I don't see them dueling too much. We're at 46%. Nearly half of the race done. Another corner coming up where we need to avoid the obstacles. Actually don't know what those are called. I have absolutely no idea. The stuff on the road. It's always good to avoid the stuff on the road, like people walking there, for example. That's a good thing to avoid, or other obstacles as well, obviously. Very nearly slammed into the wall there. That was a bit annoying when I did the achievement for doing a clean rivals lap on every track. Because obviously, like, I could just drive slowly and get a clean lap that way, but that's boring, right? So I still try to go relatively quickly. I mean, I'm a little bit more careful than usually, but I still try to go relatively quickly. Not as fast as I can, but relatively. And then it can still happen that you just slam into a wall here, because, like, obviously you just have a little bit of road, and then you have walls to both sides. It's not like you have any runoff if you mess up. If you do mess up, you hit the wall. That's it. I think that was asking if the design is good, but I like the tune and the design, so whatever I just liked, why I like it. Alright, hey, level 251. Let's go. Another wheel spin. Do we get something good? One day we roll something good on camera. Do you really think so? No, I don't. I honestly don't. Alright, last race for this championship. We obviously have 40 points, so We technically don't have to win, but if I don't win, I'm sad, and like we don't want that, right? Maybe you do if you're evil, but I don't. All right. Can you please load the race? It's actually kind of funny. I complain about my PC a lot, but at least the game runs on it. Like, for a lot of people, the game keeps crashing in all sorts and ways and whatever. But I hear that the game, as many modern games, has issues with 30 series cards, especially the high-end ones with 3090, with 3080. And since that is the issue with a lot of modern games, I feel like Nvidia is not very good with their drivers. So I'm just saying. Sometimes it's good to have an old card, right? At least stuff runs. Alright, let's just quickly get to the inside for that corner. Can we dart in? Oh, that's the wall. Get out of my way. That was a little more rough than I intended, but it's fine. Sometimes rough is good. I hear. I obviously have no idea. Or do I? Alright, what were we talking about? Oh yes, going hard. No, wait. Driving a Mazda around this track. The thing is, there's not a whole lot to say, because like with this tune you just drive past everyone and then you dawdle around for the rest of the race. So, like, what's there to say, right? We do a looping now. Watch, wait for it. There it is, look. Yes, that's literally the most interesting thing happening in this race. Unless I completely blow it and we have to kind of make that up, or... Oh, that was nearly bad. It was bad, but it didn't have any consequence because the next car is like a million years behind us. Can you imagine you can live a million years? Like, as cool as that would be, all the torment that you have to endure for a million years, that sounds pretty awful, actually. Although you would have seen quite a few things, eh? And you could see how humans keep repeating the same mistakes. I mean, you could sit at a bar and, you know, people are complaining about stuff, and you're like, oh god, people have been complaining about that for the past 2,000 years and I still have to listen to the same crap. Oh, young people are so disrespectful. Yes, I hear that they're disrespectful. I heard that 2,000 years ago already. Can you stop talking about that? That would probably be a pretty tarnished existence. Anyway, like, maybe we're at 92% and we already had the end screen, so we were like at like 90% of the race. We were 10% ahead. That's just ridiculous. So I guess I recommend the tune. That RX-8 looks pretty nifty though. And we got a... Well... We got XP and we got money. That's good, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can do this as well. I hope you like the tune, and until next time, farewell.